The greatest thinkers always question whatever they do. Because the successful ones focus on successful activities and people, they don't focus on people that actually drain them. I'm pretty sure there's a question that you haven't asked yourself this 2021. And by the end of this video, you're gonna figure out the answer to this very important question that you need to ask yourself. This is one question that will change your life in 2022. What that question is? Well, stick around with me in this video so you'll find out. Let's go. Do you ask yourself questions? Like, do you ask yourself questions? Not question yourself, but ask yourself questions like why, how, what, where, I don't know. But do you ask yourself the right question though? Because here's the thing. What if there was only one question you need to know to succeed in your life? And there's a saying by Voltaire that you want to judge a man by his questions rather than his answers. The world of finance inspires this question. It's a bottom line question. And you can ask yourself this question in many areas of your life. And I know you're getting curious what the question is, but stick around with me here for a while. And the thing is, you will get some very interesting results if you learn to always ask yourself this question. What is this question, you ask? Here's the question. Knowing what I know, would I... ... Again, here's the question that you need to ask yourself. Knowing what I know now, would I? Let me help you with that. What do you do with a question like that? A lot of things. Number one, you can apply it to your life in many areas, such as number one, your career. Number two, the hobbies that you have. Number three, your interests. And number four, of course, the most important thing, relationships. Relationships with your friends, your families, your loved ones, your children, whoever. Ask yourself, knowing what I know now, would I, number one, hang out with this person? Or would I focus on this project at hand? Or would I stay in my current job? Or would I need to leave my current job? Or would I need to start over again? Now it's making sense to you, right? This gets you from the bottom line of what you want to do in your life in 2022. I asked this question in key important areas in my life, such as I asked about my career before, and then I changed my jobs. Actually, I left my job. And I asked about this for every friend that I have. And then I changed friends, or I remained friends, or I moved on from those friends. My life after that became much more clear. It became very clear to me. This is the only question you need to know to be successful. Because the successful ones focus on successful activities and people, they don't focus on people that actually drain them. And by the way, if you join this episode right now, a subscribe to the channel would be quintessential. And they don't keep their focus on activities that are pointless, that does not bring themselves value or does not bring others value. So they don't keep focusing on things that have what we call low ROI activities. What are low ROI activities? Well, it depends on you. And ROI means return on investment, right? For those of you who are asking. When successful people ask themselves this question, they can decide whether yes or no very quickly and start to build plans from there. To be strategic on walking away from what kind of relationship you are in right now, or whatever business you're in right now, or activity that you want to dive deeper into, right? Like an activity, like a hobby that you have. Before 2022 goes away like a blur, like how 2021 came about for you, you should do the same for this year. I'm making this video, today's January 11th, still the start of the year. Because of this question, I now put my current activities and relationships into 3 baskets. Now, first basket is the basket wherein I want to go deeper, or the basket wherein I want to develop that relationship even better. The second basket is about continuing it, or whatever relationship it is or activity, as it is. I keep it that way. And number 3, which is the most important one, which is to stop, the bucket for me to stop and just walk away. Move on. I review these buckets regularly, probably 3 to 4 times in a year. And similar, by using the 80-20 philosophy on my last video, below about 0 to 1. What areas are providing the most results for you? For me, for you, just for you. This really is the one question and the only question that you need to ask yourself to be successful. Knowing what I know now, would I? Knowing what you know now, would you? If you could figure out your life and organize your activities and relationships into those 3 buckets, go deeper, continue as is, and leave, you'll find you start your focus more on things that give you high reward areas in your life. Do it yourself and see the results. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think this is something that will work for you, because it has worked wonders for most of my students that I've worked with. They always ask themselves. The greatest thinkers always question whatever they do. They second guess what they do, but when they find the answer that they need, they do it, they execute it. This is one of the many questions and exercises that I take all my coaching clients and students through to help them create big results in their lives, in their business, in their relationships. If you want to make big changes in 2022 and you want to defeat procrastination or overthinking and have a better mindset, and for you to actually start fulfilling your full potential and to be able to just create the best version of you, because you don't find yourself, you create yourself. Book a call with me. Go to my website, AntonioAguirreJr.com, and then go to coaching, and then book your one-on-one coaching assessment call with me, and let's find out. That's all I have for you today. If you think you found value in today's episode, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again on the next episode. Peace.